the season is nearing an end. There's only a few games left. It's going to be wrapping up at the end of this week. Let's call our shots. Let's throw out there the teams that we think are going to win the NBA Finals at the end of the playoffs. Who are you going with? Who are you putting a futures bet down on?
I am putting a futures bet down on the Denver Nuggets. I am not going with a team from the East. I like this Nuggets squad. I feel like they have the most consistent, ethical hooper maybe in the world right now in Jokic. And that's very important because there's a team with an unethical MVP favorite. They were not including.
By the way, I forgot to preface that we are not any team that is not the Thunder because they're at plus 115 to win the NBA Finals. Which is kind of ridiculously high.
I like the Nuggets squad. They've just been a model of consistency. 10 straight wins right now going into the end of the season. I love that. Go ahead, gear up, get ready, work through the battle that is the East, but get hot. Get hot now, and then just keep on playing good basketball. So far this year, though, it's good to know that they're 0-3 against OKC, so I'm not ignoring that. One of the losses was by 3, and one of the losses was in overtime. So I've seen them actually challenge this team and give OKC real bump. So if they meet in the eventual Western Conference Finals, I have the most confidence that the Nuggets could get it done and knock them out than a team in the East just rolling through and then having to face them and win in 7, which is what they would have to do.
I think that it's plausible to just lean on the Nuggets because of their past track record. And I do think that we're starting to see that they're heating up at the right time. Jokic, if he catches fire and he starts to do his thing, it automatically, it's easy to buy into. There is a gigantic hurdle in the way, which is them beating the Thunder. So I'm actually going the reverse logic of you here. I want to look for a team in the East because the Thunder are probably going to not mow their way through, but they're going to end up surviving in the West. They're going to be able to get through. So who on the East can get all the way through on the East side and challenge the Thunder? And I think it's the Celtics at plus 600. This Celtics team has been incredible since Jason Tatum came back. Tatum wasn't even really expected to be available. Nobody thought if he was going to be ready to go or not. He's coming off a pretty significant Achilles injury. Like, that is a really, really tough timeline for him to be back within a year. We've seen so many dang basketball players that pop their Achilles and we just don't hear from them. They're just gone for the entire year. He came back, and since he came back, Jaylen Brown, who you'd maybe expect to be struggling, has been playing even better, and he's been not in the MVP conversation. He's been on the cusp of it. He's got odds. He's got odds, but he shouldn't win it. But he's been averaging 28 points per game, has 5 30-point games, has 2 40-point games since Tatum came back, and also the player that's assisted him the most has been Jason Tatum. They're also 11-2. Actually, the last time I wrote this down, I don't know if they played a game since then, but regardless, they're locked into that 2 seed. There is just a really strong path ahead for them. When you're gaining all this momentum at the end of the season to bring back a premier elite player like Jason Tatum, that's what it takes. So it's hard for me to buy into the Celtics because I hate the city of Boston as a New York fan, as a Knicks fan.
It's not very New York or nowhere.
I have to be realistic here that it has all the signs. The Knicks have been playing like ass lately. I'm not dumb enough.
I can't be optimistic about the Knicks, man.
I'm not dumb enough to buy into the Knicks at the current moment.
Okay.
I'm playing like absolute booty.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. I mean, the Celtics are fine. Like,
they're fine.
I hate the Celtics. I've always hated the Celtics. Too. I got a person in my life that's such a big Boston Celtics fan that I can't bet on them. I can't associate with the Celtics.
You'll never put a bet down on them?
Dude, I hate the Celtics because this one dude loves them that much.
Why are you always afraid to name who we're talking about? Just call it, or is he gonna get mad at you?
I don't think Rami is going to get mad at me, but literally he has just tanked a team of likable dudes. Like Jaylen Brown's likable, Jason Tatum's likable, and all I do is hate on him because I have to. He's forced me to hate this team because of how much he loves it. I don't know if that's my mental illness or his. I'd say it's a combination of the both. But I will not tail you on Boston on this one, for personal reasons.
Look, I don't like Boston either. But if I'm putting out a real projection here for our listeners that want to make some money, I think the smart play there is the Celtics.